Hello everybody, Steve here, and today I want to talk about my journey in Locksport and the beginnings of it and how it's gone for me and how I got started. And in my last video I talked about why, so this time it's going to be about how. And as you can tell, I've been a little busy lately, and I've been able to, over this last little while, be able to try out some different lockpick tools from different companies, and I've also been able to have a lot of different kind of padlocks and lever locks and tool making. And some of these locks, like the master brinks and things like that, I've been able to get through and been pretty good. Some of them I'm still working on, like the pack lock. I'm working on those right now. Like 1100, a couple months ago I was able to get through those pretty consistently, and then now I'm kind of rusty. I picked it up a couple days ago and tried it and wasn't very good, but we'll get working on that. And the lever locks have been pretty good, and I've also been able to work on making some lock picks, some of my custom lock picks. For example, these are a couple that were kind of proof of concept, trying out different materials of whatever I could find out in the garage and in the toolbox, and even throwing on these wood from popsicle sticks and using brad nails as pins. And so I was able to do those, and they've actually worked out pretty well. And then once I got kind of comfortable with that, then I started to work on making my own custom pick set with some of my own profiles that I've really enjoyed. And so you get a little bit of a preview of a couple of them that I've just finished, and I'm still working on the rest of the set that I'm making, and I will be able to show those off later on when I get those done. This is kind of a basic hook and a little bit of a triple peak type thing. I think they turned out pretty well, and they've been working pretty well for me. I've also been working on making cutaways for a few people, and I'll let you guys have a little bit of a sneak peek on this one that I'm doing right now. This one is actually Chris Capoon's Chub Cruiser that he called his Tricky Cruiser, so that's kind of affectionately being called by me as Chris's Tricky Cruiser. I've been able to get this open, get holes drilled, get this cleaned up. One of the biggest problems this thing had was it was pretty dirty inside, and a spider had made a home inside here. So once I got all that out and cleaned up and stuff, it's looking pretty good in this side. The only thing left on this is to take this front piece and do the cutaway, and I've already kind of drawn what I think I might be removing, the material removing from here to make the cutaway. Sometimes the finished product looks a little bit different than the plans, but that's the start on that one. So you guys get a special sneak peek on that. So that's kind of where I'm at now, but right now I want to kind of go into what happened when I got started and kind of a little bit of a story. And so let's go back, get this all out of the way. So now comes the story that took place a long time ago, end of last summer. And I had done a lot of research and decided on what locking picking set I wanted to get first, and I ordered it, And then all of a sudden, while I was just sitting at home relaxing, I heard Alexa chime in. And I got all excited, and because I knew exactly what it was. It was the package of the lockpick set I had ordered. It came with some lockpicks, some tools, of course, some tension wrenches. I took those out of here already, but it gave me a chance to be able to learn what lockpicking was all about. And that's how it got started, by just that simple package from Amazon. The reason I went to Amazon was because I wanted to get something that was kind of inexpensive, and if I had decided this wasn't for me, then it wasn't too much money and wasn't that big of a deal. I kind of wish right now that I could have just jumped getting this and going for a basic set from either Sparrows or Peterson, something just a basic set like that. And then of course these are kind of nice, but these cutaways that are more like regular locks, and like this one I got from Lockpick World, or ones from Sparrow, are a little bit easier to learn with. And so that's how it all started for me. And I got this out, and I went through a bunch of videos over and over and over again, kind of telling the basically how to rake a lock. I learned, hey, I got these rakes here. How do I rake this lock? Use a city rake to rock. Use a half diamond to zip. Get some of these hooks there so I can do some single pin picking. And I went through all these videos to kind of learn these different things and on how to do it different ways. And so what I decided to do first was I took this clear lock, and I put it in a vise. I'll put it this way so you can kind of see a little bit better than I was. I was kind of had this really close to me looking at it. And I put in my tension wrench in here, and I decided I'm going to start with raking. That seems like it's going to be the easiest and basic thing to do. And so I got my tension wrench in there and said, well, everybody tells me light tension, so I kind of put it on here, kind of just barely touching it. And then I took this rake, and all I did was just stuck it in here, and that thing just popped right open on me. It's kind of course, it's not going to do for me in these demonstrations, but yeah, didn't take very long. After I did that, then I tried rocking next, so kind of did the same thing, like tension, little city rake, and just like that, no problem. I'm like, oh, this is going pretty good. So let's try zipping, light tension, and well, there you go. That's it for that one. Well, everybody says that that single pin picking, that's the best thing to do, and that's what everybody's doing. And I know, even though these rocking and raking and zipping are pretty fun, I'm going to learn how to do single pin picking. So then I just got my short hook there. Actually, this isn't really that bad of a profile. Not too bad of picks. They come in at, that's 28 thousandths of an inch. So it will get you in a lot of stuff. So that's not really that bad. And later on I took and got some sandpaper and sanded these down. Did a lot of things. Opened quite a bit of locks. Master lock, all the master locks, M1, Master Lock number 3. Did all those before I finally got a different set. But anyway. So anyway, I took this pick and just kind of went down there, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can see everything moving. There you go. Okay, last one. Oh, not quite. Let's see, something else is binding. Let's see. There we go. And that's it. And that's how it started, with just these simple clear locks. And then, once I got comfortable with that, then it came time for my first lock, which is a Master Lock number 3. I have the exact one right here. Yeah, this is Master Lock. These are both Master Lock number 3, but I know this is the first one I did. So let's see if I can do this on camera. Hopefully it's not camera shy. And I found with these Master Locks, using this tension wrench in the bottom of the keyway works great. And I found even with other Master Locks like this M1 and stuff, same thing. This bottom of the keyway shore hook works great. So with this, all I do is I go all the way to the back, get number 4, number 3, number 2, 1, not quite doing much, go back through, 3, 4, of course it's going to be a little camera shy. I'm not used to using this pick anyway. There's something. Maybe I wasn't putting enough tension. I don't know. Of course, it's going to be a little bit fun for me today. Let's get here with something I'm used to. 4, 3 doesn't do anything. 2, not much. There goes 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Finally, it wasn't as camera shy, but it was a little camera shy, but not too bad. But anyway, so there we have it. It got started with this cheap pick set from Amazon. I moved up from there and got the Sparrows Borax set, and got a couple. I tried this monkey paw without a handle, not very fun. I got this one with a handle, and I got some even better now. But and then after I got the Sparrows, then I bought a few picks from Peterson, like the gem here, and a shore hook. Kind of started that way by buying, a good set there, and then buying a couple picks from Peterson, then buying a simple set, basic set from Peterson, basic set from Multi-Pick, kind of things like that to get going. But that's where I'm at right now, and it's been quite a journey so far. So that's how it all began. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, leave any comments, and I will do what I can to get back to you. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your day.